Hey y'all, I'm Krystal and welcome to my Texas garden. Today I have got the snips in hand. It's time to propagate some figs. Now if you're new around here, welcome. And if you're all about gardening naturally, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to smash the bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. So here are the fig trees. Remember from previous videos, there's actually only 2 trees here. I am going to be pruning them up this year. Y'all know that I'm really bad about pruning my fig trees. But here they are in all their dormant, glorious beauty. Now that the fig trees are all dormant, it is time to propagate them. I could propagate them during the summer, but with this kind of fig, which actually I don't even have a name for because remember from previous videos, I bought it at the nursery and it was supposed to be a brown turkey fig. I'm calling it my mystery gold. Anyway, the mystery gold here produces twice a year for me. Once kind of in a very early summer, and the second time is actually in the very early fall. When plants are producing like that, I really don't like to cut on them at all. Here's a really great example of a plant that really needs to be pruned, especially down here. I need to get in there and put some mulch down, and this is the time of year to do it. However, this loquat is now in fruit. And I don't like doing anything when plants are in fruit. I don't want to disturb them in any way, shape, or form. Now we're on the outside of the fence here. And as you can tell, a lot of the figs branches have come through the fence. So this is where I'm going to take my cuttings from today. And I'm just going to come in and snip. Just like that. Okay, so I'm not quite strong enough. I'm going to have him do it. You got to cut it at an angle. That way rain doesn't build up on it. And y'all, as you can see here, these figs are really confused as to what season it is. They honestly don't know if it's spring or if it's winter. They're all starting to bud out. You see that? That's some crazy weather we've been having. All right, so with the help of the sun, we have some nice cuttings. So let's head over to the porch area and let me show you exactly how we're going to start propagating these figs. Now, if you Google how to propagate figs, you're going to come up with about 50 different ways to do it. Today, I'm going to show you a very simple paper towel method. Now, a couple of years ago, I did an experiment with propagating figs. I will post that link right up here, where I actually took the cuttings just like this and stuck them into a very wet ground out in the field. And actually the experiment was pretty successful. I started seeing leaves and a lot of growth, and it was really promising. So what happened next was not necessarily a shock to me. They actually met their demise when they met my husband's New Holland tractor and his brush hog. So this year, we're going to keep everything contained in pots and containers so that he knows exactly what I have planted and what he shouldn't be running over with his tractor. So what you're going to need for this, you're going to need, of course, your cuttings right here. You're also going to need a pair of snips, somebody with some strong arms. You're going to need a plastic container with a lid. You're going to need some paper towels and water. This honestly could not be any simpler. So here we have our fig tree cutting. Now I want to show you guys something. At every, I guess this is a joint or a segment, you know, it looks like it was kind of glued together. You're going to have a place in here where you're going to actually have a possible potential leaf come out. And let me show you, like, here's a really great example right here. See that right there? This right here? That will be a potential leaf. So if I'd have left this on the tree, here in a month or so, this would have come out as a beautiful leaf. And they're at every single joint. Sometimes they get damaged, right there. Sometimes they get damaged. And other times they're allowed to grow beautifully. We need to make our cuttings fit within this area right here. So I'm just gonna come and just cut right above that segment or that joint right there. And as you can see, that's gonna fit in there nice and neat. And I'm gonna use that as just kind of a guide on how I want all of these. Just like that. So now that I have my entire stack done here, that only just took a few minutes, I'm gonna take one of my plastic containers, and y'all, I bought these plastic containers at the Dollar Tree. So they were $1 a piece, so this is a very inexpensive project. Take a piece of paper towel, and I am just going to wrap it just like this. And then give it a squirt from the paper towel, from the water bottle. And just kind of squeeze it on there, and that is how I'm gonna do it. And then into the plastic container. Okay, so there we are. There's probably about 20 cuttings in here. I didn't count, I'm just guessing. And so now all they have to do is they're going to sit. And everywhere that you see the paper towel, we should see roots. I'm gonna check this in about 2 weeks. I'll bring you guys back in for that and see if we have any roots or not. Everything in here is nice and moist. Notice I did not say it was wet. It is nice and moist, and we're going to put a lid on it, and we're actually gonna put this in the garden tub. We're gonna leave this in the house. We're gonna wait 2 weeks, and then we are going to check on it together. In meantime, if you'd like to see some more great gardening videos, click right here, and I'll meet you right over there.